Yo, what's going on, YouTube? Figured since I'm sitting here chilling, took the morning off because we had Powell speaking, but I am going to attempt a short here with light risk, only risking one contract on my 150K Combine account, currently up 2% on it. We'll see, but I like this displacement down that we got after New York lunch. 5-minute fair value gap, 5-minute order block entry. And then I just think that the liquidity pool down at the previous weekly low is just way too clean of a draw, if I'm being honest. Like, these equal lows down here, I know they're going to get taken out at some point, and I don't want to miss it. I mean, I see that we got a 1 hour bullish gap here, and the only thing that would make this trade even better, in my opinion, would be having had SMT at the highs here, but I don't know. I like the draw. I like the target enough to where I see this displacement down in my favor. I see a decent PDA rate to enter off of. I'm doing light risk, nothing too crazy, under 0.5% risk. So I'm going to do it. And since I'm just chilling here, figured I might as well record it. We'll see if I get tagged in or not. We'll see if I get stopped out or in profit. Fair warning, once I get tagged in, if this trade ends up taking a while, I might end up turning my camera off and just fast forwarding. But yeah, I don't have any intentions to really manage much. Like, I only have one contract, can't partial. So my plan is really going to be get tagged in, probably remove risk once we take out the low here, and hold it to this target. This is a pretty big target, 158 points. So we'll see if I get tagged in. But yeah, good trade. It's possible that this could come up and not even trigger my entry, which would be a little unfortunate. If it comes and just taps off these wicks, my entry is primarily off the bodies of this 5-minute order block here. So as I scale in, if you look at other time frames like the 3-minute here, 2 minutes, 1 minute, it would be nice to get tapped right into those bodies, since that's what we displace through. And this fair value gap, if it's going to hold it, should hold it. It's the fair value gap that broke structure. So like I said, the only thing that would make this trade a little bit better is if we had some SMT up here with a ES, which we don't. As you guys can see, they both have a slightly lower low at the moment. And this opening range gap, consequent encroachment, is slightly above. It's from yesterday's price action. Today is Wednesday, and this is from Tuesday. So who knows? I could be offside here. It's been bullish all day for the most part, obviously, right? So if I lose, I lose. So that's that. And I guess along the same notion, we did inverse like all these bullish fair value gaps here on the 5-minute chart. You can see we inverse strong, close below. So that's something. It's just the time frames are a little conflicting. I mean, you can see like this 15-minute, that's crazy. 15-minute BPR being respected, 15-minute fair value gap here could potentially hold and respect in the next minute. So, again, with more time and data, the trade could end up looking not so hot. But like this displacement down, knowing that I wanted to be bearish, is really what I like the most. This just straight shot, speed and displacement, which could end up being just manipulation. So we'll find out together. Oh, come on, get me in. Just go ahead, grab that entry. The high came to 121. My entry's at 121 3/4. 35-point stop. It's pretty big. Stops just above the fair value gap candle here on the 5-minute. Well, this would be something if this just sold off right here. And I would be sad. Just go grab that entry so I don't have to worry about that. I'm okay. I'm okay if it loses. Just don't sell off right now. That'd be like the worst. Okay, good. Tagged in. I'm gonna just let the Discord know that I got tagged in. using one contract. 35 point SL. Taking it on combine only, making sure they know all the details. Now, I've done the hard part. Now I just gotta wait, guys. See if I am right or completely wrong. If I am wrong, I think it'll let me know quickly if I'm wrong. And then I'll probably just, I would probably just be done for the day. I didn't trade this morning. Waited for PM, like I said, so I would just chill, wait till tomorrow, and just expect price to continue higher the rest of the day. But yeah, like I said, let's go to the old two-man chart. Here's obviously the entry over here on the 1 minute on the right, and over here on the left. Again, main thing for me is wanting to see price draw to the previous weekly low. You can see the equal lows we put in there. And my TP's not even going all the way down there. So, you know, I'm taking this. I'll be more than happy with that. Oh, nice. Oh, very nice. Yeah, guys, my plan, I'm going risk-free when we take this low. Once this low's taken out, I'm out. Or not out, but I'm removing my risk. I'll let the Discord know that. But this is moment of truth, right? I got nothing to celebrate yet. Good reaction so far, but nothing to celebrate yet. We're in a bullish fair value gap. Like, this all has to get ran through. Otherwise I could be toast. Already have 1,000? Sheesh! If ES takes the low here, I was going to say if ES took the low and NQ didn't, I would also remove risk because that'd be SMT. Let's go to the 5. We'll watch the 5 and the 1 minute together. I'm going to set an alert on NQ, and I'm also going to set an alert on ES. Probably don't need to set an alert on both, but once one of these is taken, I'm removing risk regardless. If this thing just goes in like a straight move, oh my god, that'd be so satisfying. Boy, would that be satisfying. Waited all day, didn't trade this morning. I tape read the market, and the trade that I tape read ended up playing out perfect. So it's funny how that goes. I'm going to tell the Discord too that if they took more than one contract, or maybe they're trading on, Forex MetaTrader, they could take a partial at the low as well. I can't. I only got one contract, so. There we go. All right, guys. I'm risk-free. Might as well remove this alert. Remember, we got SMT at the low here now because ES took that low out. Oops. See it easier on the 1 minute chart. So we got SMT here. That's the reason for removing risk. That's a PD array formed against us currently. I want to see it disrespected. I want to see the SMT not hold, obviously. So, yeah, that's that. Could also do this. Sometimes I like to do this, like if a PD array gets disrespected. There we go. There we go. I was going to say, like, if a PD array got disrespected, like a 30-second bearish gap could hop out. Clean trade, though, so far, yeah. Could still treat it that way. But 30-second chart, you know, like I could look for like a CISD to get out on a 1 minute chart. But I don't want to, like, again, I believe the draw is lower. So, like, I don't want to cheat myself if I can help it. I mean, this could come all the way back. I could end up making nothing on the trade after being up 1%, right? I was over 1%. I was up like $1,800. I mean, yeah, that'll suck, man. That really will suck. But it is what it is. Trading my plan and sticking to it. Partial as you wish, if you can. I know it's crazy when you look at like the numbers going up. You're so tempted to just close because, you want to secure the P&L. It's tough. I mean, sometimes the hardest thing about trading is just holding the winning trade, just holding it. And sometimes you got to stomach some drawdowns. Sometimes you get stopped at break even. It's really unfortunate, but it is what it is. If you're willing to hold 100% of your drawdown, you got to be willing to hold most of your target, at least. We are already up at the most. We were up 2.5 R. 3 R is right here. 18, 0.16 and a quarter was 0.17 to make it even. All right. Yeah, this would be nice if we can get this. Also going to keep an eye on ES because if ES takes that low, same thing. This is AM session though. Set an alert here. If ES takes it out first, we'll close. Meanwhile, at least BTC's pumping again. Well, kind of. Nice recovery. All right, guys, moment of truth for me. Do I make nothing? Was holding the right move? Are we going to stay bullish? Don't know. I fucking hope not. Everything is telling us the analysis was correct. So just sticking with it. Check that 15-minute chart. Would need this to obviously remain a strong bearish 15-minute candle. I mean, it would have to wick all the way back up again, which would just suck. Retesting this gap, obviously would like to see that inverse when this is all said and done. Oh, that's bright orange. Holy smokes. Oh, yeah, I'll make a nice little tan. I'll make it a little orange. Little orange. About 4 minutes left on this hourly candle. Is a big wick. There's that hourly gap. Like I said, would like to see that inverse as well. Four minutes left. Oh boy. Not what I'm wanting to see. Want to see that 1 minute BPR that we're hitting currently. Obviously, respect. A little over 2 minutes left on the 15-minute and the hourly candles. Will bodies do the damage, or wicks do the damage? Bodies tell the story. What story is it going to tell for me? Oh boy, oh boy. One minute left on the close. I mean, yeah, it's looking like it's going to respect that gap. I mean, unless we just dump here in the next minute. That kind of sucks. I'll be feeling a little less confident if we... I mean, I'm already feeling a little less confident because of the close here. 40 seconds. Oh, dang it. I might walk away with nothing on this trade after it's just the most beautiful picture-perfect reaction, which would just suck. 5 minute fair value gap here, bearish. And order block again. So that's going to really suck. If that were to not hold. But hey guys, that's trading. You know? I made a decision and you know, I got to see it through. My plan was to go risk free at the low and hold. And I'm sticking to the plan. Sticking to the plan. Feeling the emotions, obviously, you guys can tell probably. But trying not to let them talk me out of what my plan was before the trade. But you know, I'm human. Sometimes they get me. Sometimes. I'm working on it. Trying to be better with each trade. it's just tough. You know, it's tough when you got one contract you can't partial. You know what I mean? Like, because boy, I would have loved to have taken one off if I had two contracts, but I just didn't want to risk that much. You know, beautiful would have been love to partial here. Take one off and let one ride, and then you really don't care because you make money either way. I don't have a perfect answer for that. I mean, I like the respect off the order block. We are into the new hour. Making sure there isn't new SMT forming against me. You know, I can look for things as I'm given new data. I can look for things that might justify closing early, but I just don't see it right now. If anything, the justification would have been when we formed SMT or took out the low, right? In my mind. Obviously, yeah, we can see the 15 minutes showing respect to the fair value gap here, right? That close is insane. 1 hour, did inverse. That's nice, I guess, but, it doesn't mean a wick couldn't come up and get me out of break even and, wicks do the damage. So, yeah. Well, either way. Sometimes all you can do is just take your hand off the mouse. As they say, let go and let God. Maybe do a little scan back with ES every once in a while. The other thing that one could do, obviously, with one contract is as data prints and highs and lows form and structure is broken, like I can look for areas to trail stop loss. That's kind of the only other way without being able to partial that you can like secure some profits. So like right now, if we were to just sell off and break structure, take out the low, there could be an argument made that I could trail my stop to like right above this high that filled this fair value gap, just to like start locking in profits no matter what. All right, currently up 16. So I'm up over 1% right now on this trade. For the second time now, if we take out the low here, did we take out the low on ES? Not yet. Okay. We take out the low here. I will do that with trailing my stop loss. Just, if it bounces back up, I like that we put in relative equal lows here. Engineering sell side. We didn't take out that low on ES, so there's no SMT there. Nice 5-minute candle close off that order block. 4 seconds. 3. Okay. I was gonna say, like, right as I say that, you're just gonna fucking fly. Okay. Back in this gap. retested the 5-minute gap again as well. Not going to draw it out. We have too many things drawn on the chart already. All right, guys, moment of truth. Let's see. Ooh. It came down and closed. It did inverse technically if you want to go off the 1-minute chart only, but it wasn't like the strongest close. About to retest the order block again. Like I said, generating more sell side here. So I'm hoping this is just a little shakeout. You know, people scared, trailing their stops, getting them out. You know, which could include me if it comes all the way back up here. Want to see a lot of speed through this gap. We already tapped it once. If we're actually going to hold here. This 5-minute candle is getting ready to close here in 40 seconds. All right, moment of truth, guys. That bullish gap on the 1 minute. Want to see that obliterated, not happening right this second. Just another 15-minute candle close that's acting like it wants to respect. Oh my goodness, dude. Not good, guys. Not good for me. That's a little bit better. 30 seconds left on the 15. We might finally inverse this. Holy bejesus. All right, we just formed SMT again at the low. ES took that out. So I am going to trail stop loss into profit. Just ever so gently. Basically right above this fair value gap right here, this candle. I'm right at the high end of it. Let's see. So my stop loss is securing me just under 50 points right now. Yes, we got engineered sell side here again. I do want to see it. I do want to see it taken out. We just have SMT now because ES is taking that out. There we go. Okay, great, fantastic, love it. Big fan. Really, I am. Up $2,000. Inversing. Again, want to see, does ES, wow, ES is really close to that low. Oh, goodness. If that alert triggers, I'm closing. See that on ES? Oh my goodness. Crazy. Mm. Yeah, I definitely don't want to see this 5-minute candle close back above these lows. Holy sheesh. Wow, dude, crazy. Talk about manipulation, man. This thing is going berserk right now. Don't tell me NQ took it out, dude. Or YM. Oh, wow, YM's trading way below. All right, guys, I'm just going to close it. Made 1%. YM is trading way below. I just don't like that. I don't like that at all. All right. So that's that, guys. I made 1% today on the accounts. Goodness gracious. Would have loved to have held this, but I'm not loving what I'm seeing. I'm not loving this. Not loving this. Like this sweep, and then if 40 seconds left. Let's watch. Let's see. Maybe I was impatient, but I see like YM is just way below. Just took out London low. That was. I'm not sure if I mentioned that, but that was what I'm seeing. Like I'm seeing this. I'm seeing the sweeps taking place on the other indices. Obviously I wanted to see ES sweep this. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm still like leaning towards this is more likely to play out. I'm not loving what I'm seeing. And maybe that's emotion getting the better of me. I don't know. But it is what it is. So here's final P&L 1460. Man, I really got slipped then. It was saying like 15 something when I closed. Oh well. But yeah, guys, let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you thought that was silly of me to close it. I mean, we'll find out sooner or later if it was the right decision or not. But all things considered, good trade, good analysis. And that was that, guys. So, yeah, man, that's going to be it for today. Only trade of the day. Really only trade of the week. We took one other trade this week on Monday and got stopped at break even. So, so far, just plus 1% on the week. I'm just trading the combine this week. And yeah, about halfway there already. So that is that, guys. A couple more good trades and should have the combine passed. So enjoy the rest of your guys' Wednesday. And if you guys have any questions about this, let me know. Let me know your guys' thoughts. Let me know if you guys caught the same trade. like I said, the only thing that I might kick myself for here in a little bit is if I close too early. You guys can see what I'm looking at here. So we'll find out, man. I just I just didn't want to walk away with nothing. After that, I did not want to. When this speed and displacement happened, I did not want to see price come back up here. And she was coming. So, it is what it is. But, all right, guys, enjoy your Wednesday. And I will let you guys know how we do if we take anything tomorrow afternoon. Peace out, everybody.